All right. So we're in that buffer period. Typically takes 20 seconds or so. If you happen to come in here, I know it's not typical for us to go live at 3:30 roughly in the afternoon, but yeah, once this does go live, hopefully this time, somebody give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know we're rolling. Typically takes 30 seconds roughly. All right, we should be getting pretty close to that. If you guys get in here, we're in that buffer period. Give me a thumbs up, comment or something. Let me know it's live. TQ just gave me the thumbs up. It just came through on her phone. So good to go there. What's up, guys? Hey, first and foremost, I'm doing this live because, guys, we just feel compelled to try to help in any way we possibly can. And Savannah and myself were talking today while we were working, and we were like, what if we just did a live here and hung out with you guys for a while, try to draw some attention and raise some funds for the hurricane? I don't want to say victims, but guys, there's tons of people just affected so heavily right now across North Carolina and Georgia and Tennessee and Florida. I mean, it's unprecedented that so many states and so many lives have been affected. So we wanted to do something. So I did put a GoFundMe down there in the description. I'll also pin it here in 1 second to the comments. If you guys can help in any way, it's going to go directly to the families. We are supporting a company called Mountain Projects Inc., and they're in North Carolina. So that money is going to go directly to them. It won't come to us whatsoever. We have nothing to do with it. It's just we did our research. We found a really good one that's local. It's in a small town there. Another influencer, he's in the military, named Kagan Dunlap. He's on Instagram. He's on a lot of socials. He's backing them and supporting them very heavily. So we wanted to try to do that here as well. TQ is currently, I just made the GoFundMe. We've never done this before. So TQ is currently right now trying to make our donation. And we ask that each and every one of you would join us and donate whatever you possibly can. It could be a few bucks, whatever you can give. Don't feel obligated in any way. And if you can't donate cash or anything like that, guys, thoughts and prayers are always welcome. These folks' lives have been completely flipped upside down and changed probably forever. And it's devastating. I had to turn the news off just because of there's just so much right now. And if you've noticed, we haven't put a video out in the last 2-3 days. It's really just because, YouTube right now and uploading videos just doesn't seem as important, I guess you could say. There's just so many people that are impacted so heavily, and we're in Ohio, and if there's any way you guys know that we can help outside of, monetarily, that TQ is taking care of right now, Savannah, my wife, let us know. Like I've literally thought about getting the box truck, loading it up with pallets of water from Sam's or Costco here and driving down. But it's like, I don't even know if you can get access to some of these areas. So I don't know if there's areas where you can take it to and drop it off. And there's just so much that is needed. So it's really tough to sit back and, not be able to do anything. So that's why I'm here with each and every one of you. And I've seen some comments, will there be a video tonight? Yes, there will be a video tonight. This video, I want to let you guys know, was shot like almost a month ago. So whenever you see it, it's honestly just bad timing, I guess you could say, for the release date and with everything going on. So it's a really good video. I'm super proud of it. We've never done a video like this before, at least maybe not in a long time. So we hope you guys enjoy that. That'll be up probably roughly about 7:30. I got a lot of stuff I got to do here in a little bit, and then I'll get to finishing that video. I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions here. I do want to post this GoFundMe real quick, though, down here, just for anybody that, feels obligated to join us here. I think the green industry, the hardscape industry, and, everybody in our industry are great people and always step up. And right now, Americans need our help. And, just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm trying to make sure I do this properly so I don't screw it up. So I pinned it there to the top of the comments as well. Also, it's in the description if you want to help anybody out there. Please give the video a thumbs up if you can. That'll help it a ton as well. Share it with your friends, family, on Facebook, anything like that. And yeah, just support in any way you possibly can. Let me get back to your comments here. Cash Easy, what's up? Thank you guys. Zach Oliveira, I believe it is. Mark Milan, hello, thank you. Everybody was giving me thumbs up, letting me know it was working when it came on. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, 3:30 is a different time for a live. It's not something I'm typically doing at this time. Hello, Alex. He said, hello, Mr. Spencer. Appreciate you. Hey, Sean. Hello, Kevin. Hi, Kyle. How are you? Things are going really good. You know, it's another rainy day here in Ohio. I know we went through that drought, you know, that dry period there for 6 weeks. And now it's been a solid week that we've had rain pretty much every single day. So once again, when you watch tonight's video, you're going to notice it's super dry, really hot, sunny. Yeah, totally different than what we actually have outside right now. But, you know, like I said, we shot that video and did it a month ago. So, yeah, different story today. Hello, Randall, Alex, hello. Mondays are my least favorite, said Ashby. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, really no day of the week really, I guess, brings me down. I know back when I worked for other people, Mondays were always dreadful. You know, it's kind of like, hey, we got to do it another week. But yeah, it kind of is what it is now whenever you work for yourself and you kind of know what's coming up. So hi, Frank. How are you? Robert Combs, hello. Said hello, Sean and TQ. Prayer for your NCHP buddy. NCHP buddy. What does NCHP means, man? I'm North Carolina Highway Patrol. Okay. Mitchell, I did reach out to Mitchell 2-3 days ago, kind of when things were really starting to hit the airways. And he is all good in his area. He did say west of him, so more inward, believe it or not, into the United States, kind of towards Tennessee, they got hit very heavy. I also reached out to my buddy Josh from Stony Ridge Farmer. He is okay as well. He did have some folks at his farm that left, and I probably shouldn't speak on that because I don't know yet. Yeah, I'll hold my lips there with that. But Josh is okay. His area is okay. But he also said inland, you know, more west, that's that part of the state got severely damaged, very, very bad. But Josh and Mitchell are both okay. And they're, I believe, the only two influencers I know in the North Carolina area. Trying to think who I've talked with so many people. I sent Alan Hain a message. I don't think I've heard back from him yet, but I know he was on Instagram, so I'm assuming everything is okay. Yeah, I've reached out to everybody I possibly can that was kind of in that area. Al Blades, too many to remember, guys. I'll end up forgetting somebody, but you know, I've reached out to everybody I can to, you know, to make sure they're okay and doing okay. Frank said, okay, always love your videos and TQ. We appreciate that, Frank. Thank you so much. Eddie said, it's Pin. Thank you so much, Eddie, for letting me know that. Such a horrible disaster. Another reason I'm glad to be in the Midwest. Stink Eye Steve. Yeah, man, it's very, very unfortunate. And we tend to not get like the huge disasters in the Midwest as much. I guess different parts get hit differently, like tornadoes and different storms and stuff. We're definitely fortunate from a lot of that. You know, we don't get the hurricanes as much. We'll get an occasional earthquake, tornado come through. The biggest thing I can remember most recently was that train derailment, you know, last year, the year before, whatever it's been now. And that was in where was that? Palestine, Ohio, I believe, East Palestine, Ohio. So yeah, it's very unfortunate when it does happen, but you know, weather is unpredictable, and it can water, wind, it can destroy a lot of stuff. Sorry, Sean, I can't right now, but I will when I can. Hey, Frank, that's all that matters. It's not a big deal. I understand. Tough, times are tough for everyone. Uh, it's America right now, and in a lot of places around the world, not just America. Uh, Things are tough for a lot of people, and it's all you can do is pray. You can continue working, and wish for the best. I mean, that's really all any of us can do. It's a lot of it's out of our control, so you can't allow it to negatively impact yourself, your family, and what you're trying to do. Uh, and all we can do is keep pressing forward. Really, that's all we can do. Cameron, Lawn Care Life in Missouri. Hello, what's up, Cameron? How are you, bud? Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping LLC. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jeff. Streamline 2024. Where are your mowers? They are in the shed right now. Bowman's Homestead, Missouri here too. Awesome. Thank you, Bowman's. Eddie's Trucking Adventure. We've had a ton of rain here in the UK in the last 24 hours, literally a month's worth, and dealing with moles and molehills. Yeah, so you guys are probably getting a lot of what came through the States over the last week. I mean, I'm sure it's made it across the pond at this point, right? So it's probably just continuing right on around. Hello, Big Kyle, I believe it says. He said, hi, Sean and Savant. Hi, Sean and TQ. Hello, Kyle. Jeff Bailey, hello from Middle Tennessee. Hello, Jeff. How's the area there in Middle Tennessee? I know a lot of people were saying Eastern Tennessee got hit really heavily. How's it in your area, Jeff? Jimmy Light, hello from West Virginia. Hello, Jimmy. Tyler Breakmoss, could you give an honest review of your Toro Grandstand? I give an honest review of our Toro Grandstand every day since 2018. We've been using them since 2017. Used them for 4 years before we ever became sponsored by Toro. So yeah, just us using them is our honest review. They're great mowers. I recommend finding a really good dealership, and you can't go wrong. I mean, one of the best cutting decks on the market. I'd put it right there with Stag and Exmark and Walker. There's a lot of good mower brands out there, guys. I'm not saying they're the only mower you can use, but trust me, if I'm using them, they're good. Justin Johnson, I live near the hard area. That got hit at one time in my area, close to 30,000 people out of power. Yeah, that's devastating, man. It's power is very, very important. And it's hopefully they get it back on soon. I have been seeing some posts that they're restoring it. You see the number, a million out of power, and then it's like 850,000, and then I don't know where it's at. Honestly, I haven't watched the news really much today at all, but a lot of places impacted. The ones that were getting me were like the areas that they haven't even been able to get into yet because like all the bridges are gone and literally the towns are gone. So they don't know how many people have really been impacted in some of these areas because they can't even get into them. And watching people's homes be completely just washed away with the river and bridges being wiped out, and just all of that it's devastating. It's devastating for everyone. Doing really good today, John Ashcraft. Doing real good. I mean, I think we're all doing good, right? We have power, we have water. We're warm, we're dry. There's a lot of people right now that are not good and need all of our thoughts and prayers. And I will say I am truly, truly inspired by what I've seen people stepping up, helping, and putting together as many things as they possibly can to help other Americans out. And yeah, it's a true blessing that we still here in this country can all come together when needed and leave all the other stuff behind and help one another as humans. Good day from Australia, Andrea said. Thoughts and prayers, guys. Thank you so much from Australia. The end times are upon us, Bowman said. Yeah. Yeah. Every day is a blessing, Jared said. Absolutely, Jared. Andrew said, are you an LLC or a corporation? We are an LLC. All of our businesses are their own private LLC. Recommend you do that. This is not business advice, personal, financial advice in any way, but you got to cover your behind, especially whenever you have multiple businesses like we do. We have 5 businesses total, so they all need to be separated, even though they have one big umbrella. Andrew Hayes for the lawn care. Eddie's Trucking Adventure, yeah, it has a lot of localized flooding. Yeah, the flooding. I've seen a lot of people saying that it's went back down now. It's rescinded or however they state that. So that's good. But I mean, there was literally dams completely wiped out. Like dams are built to withstand that pressure from all that water. So that kind of gives you an idea of how bad it got. That that pressure overtook what they had developed those dams to hold, and completely just wiped them out. GWL Trucking and Landscaping. Hello. Eddie's Trucking Adventures. Hello. Tyler Brasky, what are your thoughts and opinions on battery powered lawn equipment? My personal opinion on it, I'm not a huge fan of battery operated lawn equipment. To me, there's so many things that aren't being shared publicly, I guess you could say, and this is just my own personal opinion. The way that they're getting, the lithium and different materials they need for these batteries, and then disposing of them properly, safely. I think there's a lot there being covered up, and it's being pushed for personal agendas from certain individuals to reap the benefits from that. But like I stated, that's just my personal opinion. When the big boy, the big government, comes and says, "Hey, we're going to start hitting you for this, that, yada yada yada," naturally these companies are going to have to fall in line in some way, just to show that they're being, progressive. I guess you could say in that avenue, and stay on the good graces of the government. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'll be honest with you. I think if you're going to use it for trimming, edging, hedge trimmers, small pruners, stuff like that, I think it's okay there. But once you get up into like the backpacks, I mean, yeah, they're powerful, but the runtime's just not there. And then people are like, "Hey, throw 20, 30 batteries on your truck." I mean, if you want to do that, go for it. I've yet to see a financial plan or a financial statement that can break that investment down for the cost that you spend on this stuff in the long run to even, I guess, break even. Now, I know a lot of them will say, "Oh, there's government plans and stuff in place, and you can get all kinds of kickbacks, yada yada yada." Nobody wants to go through all that crap. I want to go to a dealer. Hey, this is what I need. Take it, fill it up, and start using it. That's what I want. I don't want to have to sit there and fill out information to get a rebate, and at the end of the year write it off on my taxes to even break even in some sort, so that we feel as if we're saving whatever. But that's a whole nother avenue, a whole nother story. That's just my personal opinion. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Doing really good. North Carolina got hit really bad. Absolutely, Ryan. I seen that. Talking with friends and everything. Did you get that to go through? Awesome. Savannah got our post. Hey guys, please, I've seen super chats popping up here. Please do not drop any funds here for super chats this evening. If you would do anything, there's a GoFundMe link down in the description. GoFundMe up here that I pinned in the comment section as well. Make those donations there. I will take that one and I will, pass it along to our GoFundMe. But that's what we're really trying to do here with this live here tonight. And then also we're going to take the funds from tonight's video. I forgot to share this at the beginning of this live, but tonight's video. So if you please can, when you watch tonight's video, if you will, share it out to the world. It's going to help support in one way or another. If somebody else wants to watch it, drop a comment, give it a thumbs up. All the funds from that video are going to go as well towards our GoFundMe to help the folks down there for the relief that they need. And to be honest with you guys, no matter amount of money, we couldn't give enough, but we can get something, and we want folks down there to know that we're thinking about them and we do care. So every little bit helps. Like I told everyone, if you can't donate, that's okay as well. Feel free to say your thoughts and your prayers. That goes a long way as well. Eddie said the water has gone down in his area. There's loads of flooding in his area still. I'm in North Carolina. I just got power back Sunday night. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Those guys, man, hats off, man. Seriously, to the electric workers, power line workers, whatever you want to. I don't know their exact professional name. Those guys and gals down there working during those storms that have traveled from out of the states a lot of times to get that power back restored. Dude, they are something else, man. Hats off to them. Full support to them. If you can help them out in any way, give them a cold drink, a meal, something, I don't know. Give them the support that they need while they're in these areas. Those guys are getting it, and gals are getting it done. Love all your videos. Best thing on YouTube. Great job, Dennis O'Neill from North Carolina. Thank you, Dennis. We appreciate that. What mower blades do you suggest using? Want to say hi? Hey. I'll come back to your question in 1 second.
How's it going, everyone?
I needed a break for a coffee. It got cold. So if you guys didn't catch it, I started another live and I hit live and the screen just went black on me. Well, then TQ found somehow or another, the time was like an hour from now. So I ended that one and restarted this one. So did that one disappear by chance? Did you get a chance to check?
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Okay, that's good. Don't want anybody sitting over there thinking I'm coming on at 3:45 there. Andrew Hayes, thank you for that super chat though, but I'm going to take that and send it to the GoFundMe. I'm trying to remember where I was in the comments. Daniel said, "Hey Sean, how are you guys? Feeling better? God bless." Yeah, everybody's feeling better.
Yep.
And I mean, the kids still got like this lingering cough, but it's definitely getting
better. That's typical with pneumonia and bronchitis, though.
Yeah,
they're always the last to go.
Sticks around a long time. Outdoors with Ronnie. What's up, Sean? Just chilling here with you guys for a little bit. Like I said, there will be a video tonight, 7:30. That video was recorded a month ago, and today is its release date. So honestly, personally, I think it's unfortunate that it kind of worked out the way it did. But it's out of my control. Things were put into place a month ago. Nobody could have imagined a hurricane coming and devastating areas. Where was that? There we are. I think it's just pronounced Luck, Luc. Fantastic, good videos, Spencer. You the best, family, helper, best friends. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yeah, coffee for sure. I'm almost out. Hint, hint. Smile, Ohio Cup.
You know what's funny is, like, I have a day job. I have multiple day jobs, but another one that's been added onto my list is a barista. Like, I probably make him at least 5 cups of coffee a day.
Thank you, Beth.
At least.
Thank you. Keeps the engine running.
And I don't get tips like them girls and
You don't-
gals.
you don't get
guys
tips?
from. No, I don't.
Hold on 1 second. What's some nails look like right now?
Hey.
They look pretty good, right? Okay. There's your tip.
Whatever.
I'm trying to remember where it was. Hello from Canada. Hello, GWF Trucking and Landscaping. Hello there, sir. Matthew said, I appreciate you guys a lot. You guys have been inspiring to learn more about lawn care and learning how to invest and help others in need. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Matthew. That's what this channel is all about. You know, I personally started it back in 2013, 14, whatever it's been now. Crazy to think it's been roughly 10 years on YouTube. But, you know, I was just a guy in year 3, you know, struggling along, growing the business, learning myself. And now it's turned into a blessing to be able to help others learn the industry as well and better their lives and, you know, get better every single day. That's what it's all about. Any tips on striping or double cutting a lawn? Well, you don't want to double cut a lawn if you don't have to. It does happen from time to time, especially in the spring. Striping, you're going to have to cut a little bit higher. Just gives you that illusion of laying the grass over. So really all you're doing is when you cut, the deck lays it over, or if you have a striping kit, it lays it over. And then when you come back the other way, if you can imagine, you know, you're gonna have 2 different angles there. So it's the way the sun appears on it and gives it that illusion of a stripe. Down south, it's a lot harder. Up here in the north, we have northern grass types, you know, the Midwest here, Kentucky bluegrass, tall fescue. Believe it or not, a lot of these new like housing developments are putting grass types in that they shouldn't be. And you see like the grass will be very bare a couple years after they put the whole yard in. But people move to your area and don't really know. And, you know, contractors are going to put in whatever you ask them to put in, even though they shouldn't. But yeah. Trying to remember where I was.
You're right there.
Was I?
Right there.
Bees, grass cutting, snow removal. I'm in my second year of business with some learning curves. That's common. Don't beat yourself up over it. What do you think about agreements on pay by cut or snow removal? Well, there's a lot to unpack there in that question. Agreements by, you mean contracts. Residential, we don't typically do a contract there. Commercials, we absolutely require it just to make sure the customer knows what they're going to get and what we're going to provide them. And so there's no like wishy-washy or, hey, you didn't do this or that. You know, it's all there. You know, hey, we're going to mulch in the spring. We're going to hedge trim in the spring. We're going to do 32 mows during the whole season. In the fall, you're going to get a fall cleanup. And then, you know, your service agreements from April to end of October. It's pretty plain Jane. A lot of people try to complicate it. It doesn't need to be complicated. Now, snow removal is a whole different ballgame because you got to kind of almost guess. So you have to come up with what you think you're going to cover yourself for. Now, we do both contract for snow removal and we do per push for snow removal. I like having both. Just kind of keeps us fluid, keeps bills paid, but you really don't make a whole lot on the back end when you have a bad year like last year. You do okay, but it's nothing to like write home about. Or if you look at how much equipment cost you have there and it's just sitting around and breaking down the depreciation, sometimes it's kind of like, what the heck am I doing? But then, you know, you have a good year here and there and you do really well and you go into the spring with a nice lump sum in the bank. You know, it can, I guess, work itself out. But that's how we kind of do things. That's a big question to unpack here on Alive right now, though. Bugs Bunny, cutting trees out of roadways today since I work for the city in Southwest Ohio. Okay, yeah. So we've had some trees down as well. We've had a ton of rain after that dry period. Nothing compared to what's going on down south. Hi TQ. Eddie said. Eddie said hi TQ.
Hello.
She said hello.
You're just noting that.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with coffee. No shame there, Sean. Oh man, I definitely keep some coffee companies in business. Like if you all seen my stash of coffee, like I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. But others would probably say that's pretty embarrassing.
Over the top.
TQ said it's over the top. I like coffee. Like, I mean, you could be hooked on a lot of worse things, right?
You still got a whole gallon of water to finish.
I don't got a whole gallon.
Like,
Actually, I need that though. I got like a half gallon.
no, more than
Uh,
that. 3/4 of a gallon.
3/4?
Yeah.
I'll get in it. Don't worry. Hey, Sean. Hello, Tractor Bob. Can't imagine life without coffee. Absolutely.
Bro, you already just read that.
Flex Shoots. No, that was a different comment, TQ.
Oh.
Flex Shoots, how are they doing sales wise? Right now, we've been pretty slow, I'll be honest with you, but we expected it. Thank you, babe. We've been doing a few a week, but we knew like lawn care, landscaping, kind of it's trendy. It has hot months, dry months. Yeah, that's just kind of is. We have no complaints whatsoever about the Flex Shoots, guys. For what we were told to aim for this year and where we're at, which at the end of the year, maybe I'll go into a video on that. We've super succeeded anywhere we could imagine we would be at this point. And, we're in multiple dealerships now. That's a blessing. We send directly to them other than like Schlabach's and Homes Power. That's very close to us. We'll just take them directly to them. Typically 15 at a time. If you don't know, you can buy them in-house there. They'll install them. That's been a whole learning curve. We were talking with a gentleman on here. We were trying to get up into Canada, but TQ and myself agreed right now we need to slow it down a bit. We want to take this thing, slow and grow it gradually because we got a lot wrapped up into it, like a lot. Like we took, I won't say all the savings, but a large portion of it, guys, and threw into this product line. But it was something we wanted to do, and business is business. It takes time to grow, and Andy Frisella uses the term, he calls it like the baking the cake method. And he talks about it on his podcast, The Real AF, all the time. You guys should listen to it. Highly recommend it. The MF CEO podcast, or those podcasts, are phenomenal for business owners. But he says, you can get a recipe for a cake, okay? It can be a Martha Stewart recipe, the best cake in the world. And you can follow that recipe to a T and put it in the oven. And it says, hey, bake it at 350 for 30 minutes. Well, you or I might get that exact same recipe, make it exactly the same. The ingredients are all the same. Put it together, put it in the oven. But we think, okay, well, she said 350. Let's go to 500. Let's go to 700, and we can cut that time in half. We can bake that cake in 15 minutes. And what happens? You ruin the cake. So he tells it a lot better than that, but I don't want to rip his entire story off. But you can't cut time out, guys. Business takes time sometimes, even though we want to rush it and we all want it now. Certain things take time. And when you rush them, that's when you get yourself in trouble and you ruin the cake. So don't burn the cake. Don't ruin the recipe. It takes time. Your business is going to take time. Just like my weight loss, TQ's weight loss journey, it takes time. It takes a lot longer sometimes than you can imagine or you want it to. But if you just keep showing up every single day and doing what you need to do, you'll get the results that you want. But yeah, for the Flex Shoots, no complaints whatsoever. And to let you all know, the Skag XLs will be available this week. And I know Toro 52s have been sold out. Those will be restocked this week as well. So we'll be picking those up at some point. I know the XLs are done. We could have got them today, but we didn't want to make that hour-long trip out there twice this week. And so we're just going to pick them all up on the same day. But those will be back in stock this week. So, yeah, SpencerProducts.com. Buy my stuff. Just kidding. Let me get a cup of coffee here. That's good. I said cup of coffee, a drink of coffee. There's nothing like fall time and a nice, great cup of coffee. Can you do a video on how you do a video? Oh, that'd be tough. I mean, I could show you one of our camera setups. I can maybe do that sometime. So this is one of our setups we use. These are GoPros. This is the 12, I believe. Is this the 12, honey? I don't even know. Yeah. So GoPro Hero 12 Black, I believe it's called. External mics, receiver, GoPro itself. It's in a shock, which is a metal case because we bang the junk out of these. This is just a quick attachment so we can add things to them. And then this is a huge external battery pack. And then we put all this set up here so we can put them on tripods, or we can choose to film freehand. And it kind of gives you guys a different bit of shots throughout the day. This entire setup here, what would this run, TQ, if you wanted to buy all of it? Savannah goes and gets them, so I really don't have a clue. I believe the GoPro's $400 probably. You're probably $700 here for this setup, I'd say, roughly. But yeah, there's the back of it. And if you don't know, like these mics, they just come off, so we can take them. You can, let me set that there real quick. You can clip them on you if you need to. Highly recommend mics, guys. It'll make your product a lot better. We have ones that have magnets on them as well. This one does not. But if you ever see like a little black dot on our shirt, that's just the magnet holding the mic. And yeah, it just gives you a different way to put a mic on. At some point, whenever I do get the time, guys, I know I get a ton of messages, and there's just no way I can possibly keep up with them all. But I have a lot of folks interested in doing social media for their businesses, even companies. Like we have so many companies reach out and say, can we hire you to teach us how to do social media for our company? And I just don't have the time for it. But what I'm going to try to do at some point, maybe this winter, if we get a slow period, is I'm going to try to put it together where if you're interested in that or a company's interested in it, we can basically fill up a calendar date and time specifically where it's beneficial for both of us. And we can walk you through the steps that you need help through, because everybody's at different stages. But we got it down here now. 10 years doing YouTube. We got things figured out. And if you guys are wondering, I've never been the influencer that went for like the home run, the quick video that just got 1 million views, multiple millions of views. We've accidentally had videos get that. But we're more or less the influencer that wants to be here for a long period of time. We know you guys. I mean, we got people that have followed us since day one. I mean, every year send us a Christmas card since year one that they've been following us on YouTube. They send the kids gifts, gift cards. We get cookies. Sent here every year. It's not good during Christmas time. Pies. What was the company? Their bakery. They send us this whole entire huge kit of like amazing stuff, guys. Like we're very, very blessed here. You guys are a true blessing to us. And that's why we look forward so much to the Equip Expo every year. Like we can't wait till not this week coming up. The following week, we'll be down at the Equip Expo Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we'll be at the Toro booth from 11 to 1 on Thursday. We won't be there Friday? Oh, TQ just said we won't be there Friday. So we'll be there Wednesday, Thursday. Sorry. That is correct. Yeah, we have to come back. We have other obligations. I forgot about that. So we'll be there Wednesday, Thursday. I think we're doing the concert. We're doing the Toro booth. We're going to be stopping at a few other booths as well that I'll share with you guys when we get a little bit closer. There's something else. Oh, this coming up week, this Saturday and Sunday, I am going to the Paul Bunyan event here in Ohio. I'm going to be down there with Nate Bissell from Bissell Maple Farms. They're doing this big. I don't want to share it. I don't want to spoil it. If you follow Nate's channel, Bissell Maple Farms, you'll see exactly what they're right now. They're milling and getting it ready, and then they're going to be assembling. And yeah, we're going to be doing that whole thing for a couple of days down there. I was really wanting to go this Friday, but we have Trent with Mega Attachments. His wedding's this Friday. So we're going to be partaking in that. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'll be down at the Paul Bunyan. So if you're around, come find me, say hello, hang out for a little bit. And yeah, I seriously, it re-energizes us guys whenever we get to meet you and have conversations. Because it's one-sided here on social media so often that, we put the content out and you guys will comment, but we don't get that like personal interaction, if you know what I'm saying. So when we get to actually meet you and you're like, hey, outdoors with Jay Ronnie, then we can connect the dots, the faces with the names, and realize like, oh, these are real people as well. So you guys are a true blessing to us. I can't say that enough. So I am 12 and I have been doing lawn care for 2 seasons and I love it. That's awesome, man. 12 years old. That's probably right around, I was probably 10, 11 when I started doing some lawn care. I lost my place here. I got to go back. Every YouTuber seems to be going live today. Yeah, I'm not sure. This was very just sporadic. Like we were doing some work today and stuff. It's been raining here. And it was driving me nuts, honestly. Like driving me nuts. Like we need to do something here. I don't know what we can do, but we need to do something. Like I shared earlier on in this, like I thought about loading the box truck up with just pallets of water and driving down. But I really don't know where to go or where I could even gain access, or, you just don't want to hop in the truck and go and not have a destination, like somewhere to stay. And then I'm sure if I got like Mike, Noah, Dan, any of my buddies, Drew, Josh's lawn care, any of them, any of these guys. I mean, I could get all of them to pitch in, and we would just pack out and go. But you got to have a destination, and I can't ask people to just up and leave their businesses without having that destination. Also, real quick, if you're just joining us, I pinned it up here, a GoFundMe, and also in the description of this video, we posted a GoFundMe. That money is going to go directly to a GoFundMe account that has been created down in North Carolina. It's called Mountain Project Inc. That's what it's called. And if you follow Kagan Dunlap on Instagram, let me find him here real quick. I'll show you guys him. He is supporting this one as well. He's actually live right now. So this is Kagan. Let me see if I can get the focus in here. This is Kagan Dunlap. He's in the military, and he's a good dude. He's been sharing a lot of what's going on down there. And if you come right down here, and it's hard to pick up in this on the phone. If you come right down here, let me see if I can get it to zoom in. What you laughing at? Me struggling? No. So if you look right there, it says Mountain Projects Inc. This is a local place in North Carolina, and yeah, they're helping people directly right there impacted in that area in North Carolina. You can also research that one on GoFundMe to see that they are a legit 501c3. I think that's what. Is that what it is? 501c3. Yeah. So it just means they're a nonprofit. They're not making anything from it. You can also choose on GoFundMe. I know sometimes people are like, oh, GoFundMe is going to take a percentage. You get to choose now the tip that you want to give them. Okay. You can choose 0 or you can choose whatever. That's an option at the bottom there. If you do choose to help, every bit helps a little bit, and it's going to help those folks directly. It's not going to TQ. It's not going to Kagan. It's going to that group of individuals ourselves. You show me here.
Nothing. I'm just scrolling up.
Am I that far behind?
It must be.
Do you all still use IsoTunes if there's still a discount code? Yes, we still use IsoTunes. It really depends on the year. When I'm listening to a lot of podcasts, I like it to be a lot louder so I can hear them clear. So then I use my Beats. And but winter or fall time, winter time when it's a lot more dusty, you're going to see me putting those head cannons back on, the big ones, because it keeps your ears warmer for one. And then I'm more or less just listening to music, keeps the dust out of your ears as well. But yeah, it's code Spencer. All of our codes are always code Spencer unless we put something different in the description. But yeah, it should still work. Hello, Trent. Hello, Violet. Bushwhackers Lawn Care. Hello, Pryor, Oklahoma. Don't question TQ. She's always right. Just like the boss lady here is always right.
That's right.
Yeah. See you at the Equip Expo. Yeah, man. Love to see you guys down there. Make sure you get your buddy there to come too. Is he going to be bringing another baseball bat? Will you make a shoot for the Toro 36 Grandstand? We are currently making one for that mark. Probably not going to be available till the beginning of 2024, though. 25. Oh, my goodness. Guys, it's almost 2025.
What would you do without me?
My head would fall off, TQ. Mark Milan, hello. Oh, never mind. That was yours. Thanks, Mark, for the comment. What mower blades do you suggest using for leaf season bagging versus mulch side discharge? So those are two totally different things. I just actually went over this topic a video or two ago. If you're running a bagger, like a side bagger that has bags, and you have a blower on there, you're going to want to run like a high lift, medium lift blade. You don't want to run your mulching blades with that. Check your owner's manual. It would tell you in there as well, don't do that. Call your dealership. They will tell you not to do that. Or everybody relies on Google for everything. Google it. I'm sure Google will tell you. Let's see if Google will tell us. I've never looked this up. Let's see here real quick. Should you run mulching blades with a bagger on your mower? No, it is not recommended to use mulching blades with a bagger on most mowers, especially lawn tractors. Mulching blades are designed for side discharge or to be ran with a mulching kit. There you have it, right there. So even Google will tell you that. But if you're going to side discharge and you just want to mulch them up, back over them a bunch of times, throw some mulching blades on there. I always like OEMs. OEMs work really well. I figure, hey, if the mower produced their blades for their mower deck, they're probably designed specifically to make it optimize, work its best. There's a lot of other brands out there. I'm not going to support one specific brand anymore that I used to really like. It started with an O, but they did some stuff that I'm not a fan of, so I am not going to push their brand. I am drinking coffee right now, Charlie said. Me too, Charlie, right now. Let's cheers. Cheers to the coffee.
Yesterday, I had a horrible headache from the time I woke up. It was like in my eyeball from the time I woke up. So I took a little nap. And then my in-laws came over. So I got up and I had me an espresso coffee at like 8 o'clock at night. That was the worst mistake in my life because I was up all night long.
That she was.
Up all night long. And then I had to get back up at like 5:30 for the kids for school.
And she kept me up all night long.
That's Cat.
No? So Jonathan Cook, I appreciate you donating to the GoFundMe. Shout out to you, Jonathan Cook. We appreciate that support. It takes a while for things to start posting. But if you want to search it, the link is there, but you will see. I put the community on here. I really think, I know it's hard to see in that, but we took the picture from the Equip Expo last year, put it right up here because we believe in the green industry and the support that the green industry will give to fellow Americans as well. So we appreciate that. Take care, Eddie. He said he's got to go. Bye.
Bye, Eddie.
You should buy a DJI drone and it will follow you all around. We have one.
We have one.
Yeah, I believe it or not, we go grab it over there real quick. We'll show them. Everybody, we have it, guys. Believe it or not, whenever we asked most of our commercial properties if we could use it, we instantly got negative feedback. So unfortunately, it's not the easiest thing to just be able to pull out on our commercial properties, and we don't want a chance losing, 6-figure contracts
especially because we live close to so many airports
in
our area.
We have an airport within 15 minutes of us, and like they're very restrictive as well. I know there's a lot of rules and stuff now, but yeah, we've had one. I've had it for 2 years now. You'll see, coming up different things we do, like at the property and stuff, we'll use it. But literally our area is right in a flight path for it. So we have it. We, unfortunately, just with our big commercial properties, we can't get approval to use it there. So in all honesty, it was kind of I won't say a waste of money, because we have used it for certain things on family trips and, to get different shots and everything. But yeah, you can't do what you can't do. So
right.
Is it still charged?
I don't know.
I should probably charge it back up.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have about everything you could possibly imagine. Oh, hand me one of those over there. I'll show these guys that as well. We're going to be plugging these onto the trimmers here.
What am I?
Your TQ. That means you do everything TQ. What truck do you like to drive? I like all my trucks. Honestly, I like having options. Today we were driving the box truck. It was really nice. I mean, every one of them is unique in its own way. So this is from a company called Reach Right. Show it up here to you guys. Reach Right. He sent these over to us, and he's like, hey, try them out. Let me know what you guys think about them. And yeah, so we're going to be putting these onto our trimmers. They're made out of like a really hardcore plastic. They got these nuts on them that connect them to your trimmers right there, or edgers. I've also seen they're putting them on like here. They put them on shovels. Like, see it there? Put them on shovels.
That'd be good during the wintertime.
A lot of different tools here they're going on.
Give you more leverage.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to be trying these out, let you guys know our honest feedback. There's no compensation here. He just sent the product. He said, let me know what you guys think about it. I seen Spencer with SB Mowing's been rocking them. So
yeah, different shovels, rakes, brooms, trimmers.
Yeah.
Pitchforks. All the things. Mops.
Oh,
Should put it on my mop.
hello, Spencer. Thanks for the video. Top fries. Good work for helper. I've been watching your videos for a while now. Love the attitude, and thank you all. Thanks so much there, Pars, outside in Minnesota. My eyes are getting blurry, guys. Might be time to wrap the live up. You ever hear of Gravely Mowers? I've heard of Gravely Mowers. Hello, Matthew.
How many of you on here are going to the Equip Expo this year? Raise of hands.
I am.
I see y'all. I see y'all raising your hands.
Who tunes all of your two-stroke engines? Anything like that, I would just take the Schleybaus and let them handle it.
Kyle's going.
Hello, TQ from Taylorsville, North Carolina.
Hello.
Tar Heel Aerials said that.
Bushwhackers will be there.
What are your thoughts on... My eyes are really getting blurry. What are your thoughts and opinions on Kawasaki versus Kohler engines? Because one of your grandstand needs a valve adjustment on what Kohler EFI. So it actually doesn't need a valve adjustment. If you know Kohler engines, if they set for a while, which we haven't been using them as much because it's been so dry, the oil runs down and out of them. So they'll tell you this as well. It doesn't hurt the engine or anything. You'll just hear that noise whenever we first start them up. And then once you run them for a little bit, half an hour, and that engine gets warm, it completely goes away once again. It's very known for those engines, though. But my thoughts and opinions, Kawasaki makes a great engine. Kohler makes a great engine. If you guys don't know, Kohler's no longer Kohler, though. They've changed their name. I don't know exactly what's all going on there, honestly, but I know they sold a portion of the company to another company, and they changed the name, even though all the letters are still in the name. But it's like You remember what they call it?
No, I don't. I just went big-eyed because I'm like, I knew you were gonna ask.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just one day I got on Instagram and I was like, who the heck is this? And like, yeah, I don't know. I think they're primarily an Italy company now for that sector of things, but I could be wrong there. Don't hold me to it. But for the Kohler side of things that we run, good engines.
Relco.
What is it? It's called REHLKO. However you say that. Relco. I don't know. It's no longer Kohler though. It's unfortunate. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed there. I do love all those people, though, our friends up there, and I support them in everything they do and wish them all well. And like I stated in the one video just last week when we were splitting wood, I think it was last week or the week before, we fully support those guys and gals. They helped us out so much, gave us so many great memories. We wish nothing but the best for them. Hello, Alex from Ultra Lawn LLC. Hello. What drone do you have? DJI. Yeah, it's a DJI. They're most likely going to be banned in the near future. Can't buy new DJI products if the ban goes through. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, it's weird, man. Right now, this stuff. I don't know if you guys have caught it, but the wars around the world right now are being heavily controlled right now by drones, and that is very odd, very weird, scary. I'll be honest with you, but that's a whole nother day, a whole nother topic. But it's crazy. These things, they're insane. These drones are freaking insane. Pyro, Oklahoma, take care, Bushwhacker. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I'll be honest with you. My eyeballs are going blurry. The video will be up tonight at 7:30. And remember, that video was shot a month ago before it goes live. You're going to notice the weather's nice and beautiful in it. It's a really good video, though. It's a unique video, something we haven't done in a long time. So I think you guys will really enjoy it. And remember, all the proceeds from that video as well, we're going to donate to the hurricane victims as well. So trying to do as much here as we possibly can. Remember, whenever you can, maybe it's this Friday, maybe it's tonight, whenever, show your support, guys. And we appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining me here for almost an hour. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. Talk to you later.
Take you out.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.